What's going on, guys? ChillsFM here, taking a look at some Spice battles with Shadow, Shiftry, Tapu Fini, and Blastoise. Shadow Shiftry running Hurricane, by the way, which can nearly one-shot a Medicham. As bulky as a Medicham is, it's a non-stab Hurricane, but it's still nearly one-shots. And don't worry, you're gonna see it in this video. I had a lot of fun with this team. I actually did go positive with it. Shadow Shiftry is actually a really good core breaker for a lot of teams out there right now. There's so much Sableye, so much Swampert, Azumarill's out there. It's really like, it's not great because it's lacking bulk, but it put in a ton of work on this team. I will say I was inspired by Magic Mason, who streams over on Twitch. Originally, I saw him running Tapu Fini and Shiftry on a team and went positive with that. I went positive with it as well. So it definitely has play, right? It definitely has play. I'm not saying it's the best pick out there, but it does have play, and it was a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and jump into some of these battles. Let's get it going. Cresselia did go for an aggressive farm down there. However, I'm going to grab their final shield, come in with Shiftry, and catch this Ice Beam from Azumarill onto my Tapu Fini. I don't know what they have in the back, but I will be able to water gun this Azumarill. It's going to be Medicham in the back. So opponent not only core broke by Shiftry, but also core broke by Tapu Fini. Really, really good for my team. We're going to just get the water gun down there, and that's going to be GG's. Well played. All right, up against a Galarian Stunfisk lead. This is a positive lead for Shiftry. Rock Slides definitely do hurt, but they need 2 of them to KO. I also only need 2 Leaf Blades to KO, and I'm going to be able to outpace. See, after that next Starl, they are into the yellow. I could throw the next Leaf Blade. However, I would rather overfarm and leave with energy. Going to shield up that Rock Slide. Here comes the Medicham. We're going straight for it. Do they respect it? No, they do not. We're going to get the water gun down with our Tapu Fini. In the back, they have a Sableye. So again, another opponent core broke by not only Shiftry, but also Tapu Fini. I'm telling y'all, these 2 picks worked. It's wild. So we are going to show up the foul play here. They're definitely going to be showing up this Surf because this is basically their last Pokemon, right? They have a Galarian Stunfisk, but it's just going to get water gunned down. And little do they know we have a second water gunner in the back. So even after eating that foul play, I can come in with Blastoise, eat another foul play, and I'm just going to be able to outpace this Galarian Stunfisk to the Hydro Cannon. My opponent realizes it and hits that top left button. That's going to be GG's. Well played. All right, up against a Swampert lead. They're going to be safe swapping out into Sableye. There we go. Another team core broke, right? I'm not making this up. Like, this is just one day. It's 1 day plus 1 set of battles. So 6 sets of battles. Crazy to me. Now they do throw the second foul play instead of building up to the return. I decided to go ahead and eat it, bank that energy, and come with Blastoise. Shiftry with energy is really, really good. We'll see what they want to come in with. It is going to be that Swampert. I will be able to outpace to this Hydro Cannon. 1 Earthquake's not going to KO either way. So I'm going to be able to grab a shield with the Hydro Cannon, which I honestly thought they were going to just let it go. But they're going to get the Earthquake off here, and Blastoise is just an absolute tank. So we're going to get this next Hydro Cannon off. That's going to take out the Swampert. In the back, it's going to be a Frostlass. We're going to be able to bring in Tapu Fini. Honestly, this opponent's triple weak to Shiftry, right? And I don't have foul play. I don't think you need foul play on Shiftry to be able to beat Frostlass. Maybe you do. Probably in the 2s you can win without it, but probably in the 1s you probably do need it. Regardless, this game is just the bag. That's going to be GG's. Well played. All right, into the next one. Shiftry up against the Sableye lead. Beautiful. You love to see it. They're going to be over farming. They try to catch, and we're just going to go ahead and Hurricane another Medicham. Water gun down this time with Blastoise. We'll see if they want to come back in with that Sableye. They don't. They're going to actually come in with a water gun Lanturn, and this is great, right? This is what we need to lure out to prevent Tapu Fini from seeing it. Tapu Fini is a better answer to it in comparison to Blastoise, but my opponent thought that I might have Skull Bash, so they threw up a shield anyways. And now we can go ahead and just eat this Thunderbolt, come in with Shiftry, and my opponent really can't do much, right? They have Sableye and they have Lanturn. So I'm just going to go straight for this Leaf Blade. We'll see if they want to go ahead and throw up a shield. And they do. And that's fine. I actually decided to put it on Tapu Fini. Since they were running Water Gun and I'm not going to take any damage from the fast move, they're almost in Surf range. They're not quite. So I will go ahead and throw up a shield. They do bait me with the Surf. Gonna over farm. They're in surf range now, so I do throw the surf. They actually catch, or they try to catch. Not sure if that was CMP, and it was. So a little bit like worst case scenario, but they also threw a foul play instead of building up to 3. So I can just go ahead and throw this next surf where they make it to another foul play, and I should be able to outpace before my opponent gets to a surf plus a thunderbolt. So just throw up a shield here. It is a surf bait, no big deal, because we're gonna make it to this surf ourselves. That's gonna be GG's. Well played. Let's go. We have a lost lead. No, we're still winning leads. We're still winning leads. Like, I couldn't lose a lead with Shiftry. It was insane. So I'm gonna throw 5 snarls, and then I do throw the first leaf blade. And this time I decided to pivot, right? Because I didn't want to have to give up shields unnecessarily. So I'm still leaving with some energy on Shiftry. And here's a Quagsire. So I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy how much play it had during these battles. Now I'm not saying that every meta and every day is going to look the same, but it definitely has some play right now. Shiftry going to come back in. They don't even build up to the Stone Edge, so I can go ahead and take a Mud Bomb. I'm going to throw before they get to the next. Oh, I'm going to actually catch. I don't know what's in the back. Maybe it's a Metacham. Maybe I'll be able to one-shot at some point. It's actually going to be a Clefable. This is a fun one. This is a fun one. So I'm going to go ahead and shield up the Meteor Mash here. Probably would KO. Clefable does hit quite hard. I'm going to just go for the Surf Bait. I was wondering if this was the right play, and it ends up being the right play. I make it to the next Surf. Opponent gives up their second shield, and like, okay, cool. Shiftry will close this out for me. They don't let me, and they don't let me. Okay, all right. You know what? That's not the one I was thinking of. There, we got another Clefable battle coming up. Don't worry. Okay, so we finally soft lose lead, right? Deoxys the lead. Not the best for Shiftry. Shadow Shiftry does win it if you have foul play, but it's bait dependent. Anyways, I swap out into Blastoise and we lure out a fellow Shiftry. Very cool to see. However, we bait with the Hydro and we actually make it to the Ice Beam. Now I do have alignment how I want it. Yes, I do have to fear the Thunderbolt, but we are resisting all these counters. In the back, it's going to be a Azumarill. Now, I was a little bit slow on my swap, which is unfortunate. Because now, we're going to actually get outpaced by this Azumarill. They make it to the first Ice Beam at the same time that I make it to the first Leaf Blade. They're going to make it to the second Ice Beam on the CMP when I had the double, right? So if I was like one... Maybe I didn't have the double. Maybe I was still one short. If I was still one short, then yeah, whatever. Out comes Deoxys. We're going to go straight for the Moonblast. Hardest hitting move possible. You survive it, and they get to a move, and I thought this was the Thunderbolt. I thought it was over, but it's just a Cycle Boost. I think they were maybe just one counter short, which is great for me. I go for the Surf here. I forget how bulky Azumarill is, to be honest. But it's fine. We're going to just Water Gun down. That's going to be GG's. Well played. All right, into the next one. Up against a Dugong lead. So, honestly, a little bit of a core breaker for the team because of Dugong now has Drill Run. It's going to be resisting everything from Blastoise. Ice Shards are just going to be doing too much to Shiftry to really stay in there. So I do come in with Blastoise, and we're just going to be pumping out these Hydro Cannons. I arguably should have thrown the first one before they got to a move because, you know, Icy Wind will drop your attack. But I wanted to bait the Skull Bash. Unfortunately, we don't grab a shield. It's fine, though. We're going to make it to another Hydro Cannon here. And it is going to actually put them into the red. So Blastoise with its bulk still able to fight back. And it was CMP tie. They do go for the Icy Wind and Undercharge, which is a great play by my opponent. Come in with Tapu Fini. Considered catching. I decide not to. I decided to give up a shield. And they do, baby. Now here it is. Here it is. This is a good one. This is a good one. Clefable comes in. We're just going to pump out these leaf blades, man. Shiftry is just crazy spammy. 2 leaf blades will KO for sure. Potentially, I should have just gone for the Hurricane after the first one got shielded. Because there's no way they were shielding a second one. But you know what? We'll give up a shield and we'll grab their second shield. And then we'll make it to another leaf blade. And we're going to take out the Clefable with Shiftry. Are you kidding me? Thank you to the Fairy Wind update, by the way. Out comes Dugong trying to snipe the rest of my Shiftry's health. But I'm actually swapping out into Tapu Fini. They go for the Stone Edge. I wasn't sure if Moonblast would be enough. So I decided to go for this double Surf. like the safer play, and it looks like it was. So second surf coming through, and that's going to take out, and that's going to be GG. Played. All right, we got one more battle. If you made it this far, make sure you leave a like. Comment down below. Let me know what you've been running in the Open to Great League, or have you been running the Ultra League Summer Cup? I posted Ultra League Summer Cup, and it was 10 of 10, right? It was one of my worst videos in a while. So I assume that y'all aren't really that interested in it. Maybe it was just a bad video. I'm not sure. Who knows? Anyways, a Steelix lead with a Shadow Vic safe swap. I'm gonna go for the Hurricane, right? No way that they want to protect this Vic, but they do. And then they're gonna acid spray me here. Feels bad. We're gonna go for the Leaf Blade. This is double resisted, but it still hits really hard. Lucky for me, they actually swap at the same time. And now, if I was paying attention, I should have known this was just a Psychic Fangs, but I wasn't paying attention, so I shielded up thinking it could have been a Quake. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. There's a Metacham in the back. We're just going to make it to this Moonblast before they make it to a Psychic. This will be taking out the Metacham, and we can just Water Gun this Shadow Vic. So GG's, well played to my opponent. I had a lot of fun with this team. If you enjoyed it as well, make sure you leave a like. Leave a comment down below as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my channel members for your support. And until next time, this is ChillSFM reminding you to always keep pushing forward.